News, rumors and opinions Wednesday the 2nd of July 2025. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com blog and become our supporter on Patreon. RV excerpts from the Restored Republic via a GCR. Update as of Wednesday the 2nd of July 2025. Compiled Wednesday the 2nd of July 2025 12:01 a.m. Eastern Standard Time by Judy Byington. What we think we know as of Wednesday the 3rd of July 2025. Tuesday the 1st of July 2025. Trump's big, beautiful bill has passed the Senate, now goes to the House for final approval and then it awaits Trump's signature. The bill paves the way for the Restored Republic, global currency reset, demise of the IRS and Federal Reserve and new fair tax system on new items bought only. Global currency reset. Tuesday the 1st of July 2025 Bruce. Rumors. Large sovereign multi-billion-dollar bonds called Super Pikeli are, allegedly, paying out today Tuesday the 1st of July and tomorrow Wednesday the 2nd of July. The monies will be used to back up the GCR payouts. The Iraqi dinar has, allegedly, revalued again and the new rate is, allegedly, on the back screen of the Forex trading. On Wednesday the 2nd of July it is supposed to show on the front screen of the Forex and trading. On Tuesday the 1st of July 17 currencies were, allegedly, shown on the front screen of redemption centers, rates fluctuating in value. The USTN, U.S. Treasury note, is the, allegedly, physical gold-backed U.S. currency. The USN, U.S. note, is the digital gold-backed U.S. currency. At a redemption center you can, allegedly, ask for the contract rate of the dinar, which is much higher than the regular rate. Tier 4B could be notified to set appointments by the weekend, but it may not be until next week Tuesday or Wednesday the 9th of July. Yesterday the Swiss bank did a test and was able to transfer monies to 209 countries within 7 seconds, Tuesday. The 1st of July 2025 Mark Z. 2 bond people had exchange appointments today. Tuesday the 1st of July 2025 Wolverine latest intel. We are here. Everything is ready to go. God bless. Wolverine. Tuesday the 1st of July 2025 Fort Knox exposed. The audit that never happened, QFS on Telegram. Somewhere deep in the hills of Kentucky, behind 22-ton blast doors and layers of electric fencing, lies the most guarded vault in the United States, Fort Knox. Said to hold over 147 million ounces of gold, worth more than $300 billion, it remains the most iconic symbol of American wealth. But for nearly 70 years, no one has truly seen what's inside. No full audit, no independent verification, just stories, old photos, and silence. In early 2025, President Trump promised to break that silence. For a moment, the world held its breath. But then, he backed down. Quietly. No audit, no explanation, just another broken promise surrounded by classified whispers and redirected attention. The last time anyone outside the government was allowed inside was in 1974. A small group of reporters and officials invited for a one-time, gold viewing. No inventory, no counting, no serial numbers. Just a glance at a few open cages and then the vault was sealed again. Since then, decades of partial checks, treasury statements, and scripted tours have replaced any attempt at true transparency. And when Trump proposed a full-scale audit in 2025, the excitement was immediate. But just as quickly, it vanished. White House aides claimed the gold conspiracy was debunked. National security warnings appeared. The Treasury distanced itself. The vault remained closed. But the pressure didn't end there. On June 6, Representative Thomas Massie introduced the Gold Reserve Transparency Act calling for independent audits, bar counts, and public reports. It demanded photos, serial numbers, yearly inspections. But the bill was buried in committee, smothered by political silence. No audit teams were sent. No plans were released. And Fort Knox, once again, became a monument to secrets. The same question keeps returning, louder every time. Is the gold even there? Because if it is, why not prove it? A full audit would take about a year. It would show whether bars were sold, leased, pledged, or even replaced. It would reveal if serial numbers match historic records, if purity checks out, and if the vault holds truth or fiction. But to this day, not one administration, Republican or Democrat, has dared open the full books. That tells us something, and it's not confidence. In a time of inflation, digital illusions, and collapsing trust in institutions, gold is more than metal. It's stability. It's proof. It's accountability. And yet, America's most sacred vault remains sealed. Untouchable. Unverified. That silence isn't just suspicious. It's corrosive. Because in 2025, when people demand answers, refusing to open the doors means only one thing. Someone's afraid of what's behind them. Frank 26. When they say this is the resumption of oil, that's because there's a change in something somewhere. It definitely clears the way for the salaries that have been longing for a new exchange rate, the HCL, the retirees, the lower notes, the Gazette, the budget, the contracts, everything that has been guaranteed. Everything is waiting for the new exchange rate, and the evidence of it is so strong. 1310 is not the future of Iraq any longer. Sandy Ingram. In June, the World Bank approved a $930 million loan for the Iraq Railways extension and modernization project connecting Qasr in the south and Mosul in the north. This investment will boost domestic trade, create jobs, and reduce reliance on oil exports, which is necessary for a revalue of the IQD. How the world is quietly preparing for a gold-backed BRICS currency. Gold Core TV, the 1st of July 2025. The upcoming #BRICS summit isn't just another diplomatic gathering. It could mark a turning point in global finance. Behind the scenes, there are credible signals that the BRICS nations Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa are laying the groundwork for a new financial system. One that might pivot away from the US dollar and place commodities, especially gold, at its core. In this video, we explore why this moment is different, and what it means for the future of money, power, and trust in a rapidly fragmenting world. We cover why trust in the current global financial system is fading, how sanctions and asset freezes have pushed countries to rethink reserves, the strategic role of gold in bypassing politicized financial infrastructure, BRICS settlement initiatives, currency realignment, and #gold as a neutral anchor. Record-breaking gold purchases by central banks around the world. Growing calls in Europe to repatriate sovereign gold reserves. Why retail investors are lagging behind and what they may be missing. This isn't about short-term price action. It's about the signals behind the surge. Gold is being redefined from hedge to foundation, from asset to anchor. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com blog and become our supporter on Patreon. Source: dinarrecaps.com